Hello, I'm Bob and welcome to the last episode of Mogul. Today we have to finish the very last quest we have, which is Mogul. It requires 5,000 of everything and it's probably gonna take forever for me, at least, not for y'all. But last episode we left off with deciding to just focus on one resource and one resource alone. By that I mean like either we choose to do plates, rods, or pipes, not all of them at the same time, just so we get that sense of accomplishment, because it does take forever, and when you're dividing your resources it doesn't really feel like you've accomplished anything. It just feels like it's taking forever. I kind of let the iron ingots get turned in off camera just so we could get a little head start. But we're still missing copper and gold. So while they get turned in, I made the iron make pipes. Just so we get a little head start. Ah, the lag. I still don't know why we're lagging so much. Okay. Well, I think I figured out where my lag is coming from. It's the constant buildup of these machines. Apparently when I was connecting them all, I kind of didn't connect them all. Well, I guess there's nothing else to do but to collect them, so let's get to it. And just like that, we connected the two miners, so let's head back. I guess this is a problem too, since the coal is falling out the sides, but I think I have a solution. We're gonna put these walled conveyors on the side so it blocks the coal from falling out. And hopefully the coal stays inside. Oh, that's wrong. Just like that. Alright, now the coal should stay in there. So while I was looking for more problems outside of the main area, because obviously there's problems around here like this, but I just realized we finished the ingot portion of copper and gold. If we want to make a lot of plates, I'm thinking about removing everything, for iron at least, and I'm going to attempt to make the same thing I made for copper with the arms and stuff, and hopefully it works. I don't know if it will, but let's just give it a go. I'm actually gonna leave this here just so we have a starting point, because this does bring all the iron over here. And yeah, on second thought, I'm gonna do the gold first just so we have something going, and the gold is really easy. We just have to make it turn right, remove those little hands, and that should be rods done. The good thing about rods is that the machine doesn't really have a delay on it. Like, it doesn't take time to make the rods. So yeah. Oh wait. They're getting stuck here. Let me just remove it. This polishes the gem, so I'm gonna move it one to the left. Or actually just make it go straight. Where's the polisher? Here it is. Put it right, I forgot. We need a foundation. And the polisher's down. Small little problem down there, but we'll leave it like that for now. We just gotta make a turn to the right, and the gems will go through there. And this is basically gold done. All that's left is to wait, I guess. So let's go work on iron now. Okay, so I'm thinking about putting 4 rod makers. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're just gonna merge them at the end right here. I just remembered that we actually have this set up, so we just have to connect them like this, and we'll let them make plates for now. Oh wait, it's sending them to make pipes, so let me just switch the way they go to just be sold right away. Just like that, it's all going to be sent to be sold, which is good for us, because that means we won't be getting a lot of iron ingots being sold. Instead, we're going to progress in the mission, which is good because that is less time wasted and we're being more productive at the same time. So let's just get back to figuring out how we're going to make this work. This doesn't work. The first one just hoards everything. Let me try again. So my second attempt is not much better. Well, right now it's working, but look, this hand just goes and takes the one that this guy puts. I guess it's back to the drawing board. I give up with the hands. But I did just connect all the iron ingots to one rod maker and it seems it's holding its own. Like it doesn't get clogged or anything, they just go through and it makes a bunch of rods. So maybe I'll leave it like this for now. Let me just make sure this works. Okay, so it's working perfectly fine, but I think it's better. Oops, I did not mean to remove the foundation. I think it's better to split it into two just in case the first one clogs. It doesn't stop the whole production. And I am kind of leaving it AFK for a bit, so I don't want to waste a lot of time or leaving and coming back and finding out that we have not moved up in the iron bars. So let's just connect this last one with a straight conveyor, just like so. And that should work. So I guess we'll let this run now. Forever, ever, and ever. Just to keep everything making the same thing and keep it organized, we're gonna replace the plate makers with rod extruders. I believe that's what they're called. So yeah, let's do that right now. Okay, now that we have finally finished this, even though it didn't take that long, it is for reals now a waiting game. I'll continue monitoring everything, and if anything goes bad, I'll come back to you. There has to be another reason why I'm lagging. Like, I'm still lagging a little. What is going on here? Oh, this is a big problem, isn't it? Has this always been a problem and I just haven't seen it this whole time? Oh my. Wow, okay. Seems we have work to do. How will I fix this? Let me just clear everything, just so I could see what's going on. Well, we have a small problem. Just a small one. A very, very small one. But nothing a little... I don't know. It's a big problem. What do I do? Everything just gets clogged in here, and then this is too slow. It takes forever. And yeah. You know what? I'm gonna clear all the stuff and try to rebuild this. So, how will I do this? Okay, let's first start off with turning off all our miners and removing some stuff. We could try to use this chute and just connect everything to be deposited here instead of having that funnel over there. So maybe we're gonna start off with this one being deposited directly. It's this guy right here. And that's one connected. Now we just have to link up the rest and make them connect right here. So hopefully it works. I don't know if we're gonna have problems with the stuff going in. Maybe we will, maybe we won't, but hopefully we don't. Let me just start it here. Okay, so I'm thinking about just putting a straight conveyor here and just have them all connect together. Like, maybe we don't even need that funnel thing to begin with. Hopefully we don't. That one's connected. Now we just need to connect these two, and for that I'm gonna use this thing, the little lift thing, just so it plops the ores in there. There we go. All right, let's actually put some mold conveyors on the sides, just in case we do have a lot of ore running through here, which we are, and hopefully this causes the ore to stay inside. Now this should hopefully work. Let's just turn on the miners and see if it actually does. Because if it doesn't, then I'm gonna have to think of something else, but it should work. In the meantime, let's get rid of all this, what's it called? This ugly stuff right here. I don't know if it's just me, but I don't like the way these beams look. So I've been here for a while and everything's working well, and that's good. I mean, still some stuff has not made its way over here, but I'm pretty sure if there's a problem we're gonna find out. And yeah, I guess all there is to do is wait once again. Yay. You know, after hours of staring at this, I think I figured out how to make this work with the arms. We basically just have to do the same thing we did over there. And yeah, that's it. I don't know what I was gonna say. To start off, we need to remove everything. So let's do that. Okay, we're gonna need the walled ones and the mergers. So let's put 2 mergers right here. And we need the turn ones here now. And that should be that done. Now we just need to put the foundation back because I did accidentally remove it. There's a conveyor in my way. Okay, there we go. Now that's the pool done. This is where it's gonna come through, and now we just need to figure out how we're gonna put these hands. So maybe something like this should work. You know what? I'm gonna have to move this one to the right because I don't think I'll have enough space to put the rod extruder. So we're gonna do the exact same thing except move it 1 square to the right. And now I guess we have to work on where the stuff is gonna come in through. So here I'm just gonna make it turn to the right if I can. There we go. And just use a lift, a sloped conveyor I mean, and connect it straight here. And that should be the connection complete. Now all that's left to do is move this hand to where? Here. Move it right here and then just put the extruders and it should technically work exactly the same as the copper is doing, right? Hopefully. Why are you not getting anything? Maybe you're just bugged. Oh yeah. Now it's getting stuff. And they should have an equal chance of getting them, so yeah. Oh wait. Can I not put one there? Oh no, I can. There we go. Wrong way. There has to be an easier way to do this. Like, why does it take me forever just to get it the right way? Alright, there we go. So yeah, that's rods done in a smarter way, I guess. So after a couple hours later, and we finally finished iron rod. So let's replace these rod extruders with rolling mills. And we're still waiting on 100 rods, so that should be done in like a minute. And lastly, we need 3,000 rods still. Yeah, gold is definitely one of the slowest ones out of all of them. Which kind of sucks, but now it kind of makes sense why they only made it need 3 things instead of the regular 4, which is nice of them to do. But something else that they could have done is make these missions require less things. We're just missing 2, which that should be enough. So we're gonna do the same we did over here and just replace these with some of these. Now that that's done, all we have to do is wait once again. And just like that, we finished the iron and copper plates, and it seems we also finished the golden rods, which is very nice. So let's first start with the gold first, which is, it's very simple. We just have to remove this and put a roller right here and simply connect it, and that's basically the gold done. As easy as that. Ooh, maybe not as easy as that. It seems we're gonna have an overflow of gold here, which is good in my opinion, because in reality this has an easy solution. Just remove this, put this here, and we're gonna make another mill over here, and it's gonna be twice as fast. So that's very good. Very, very good. It means we'll have to wait half the time to complete these. And who doesn't love that? Oh no. We could just make it turn over here. And then this one will turn this way and deposit it right there. Boom, easy. Now this will make plates. And what else are we missing? We're missing pipes from everything. Okay, well, let's first start off with clearing everything. Oh, a mess. So if we want to make pipes, we already have our pipe set up here, so that means we just have to reverse this the other way. And we just gotta wait on the pipes for this. Now the real challenge is going to be for the iron. We haven't created anything to make the stuff. Yeah, well, I already know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bring this up over here. Okay, and this is bringing plates. I want to have the entrance right about here. We're gonna make another pool. My plan is to use these robot arm grabbers, and we're gonna do the same thing we did with the rods and stuff. I'm gonna put 3 right here, all have the same connecting point. And then I'm gonna split them up into 3. Oh wait, how am I gonna do this? Oh, I know. I'm gonna make this one split towards the left. I'm gonna put a pipe roller right here. And yeah, we're just gonna connect them to 3 pipe rollers. So I'll do that now. Alright, these are gonna be making pipes. I just need to catch them all. Now all that's left is to connect them. Ta-da! It is working. Everything's getting the resources divided equally. Alright, so that's all our problems solved. Oh, I see. I accidentally removed this. That's why there's a pile up here. Anyways. That's that fixed. Now it should be working properly. Hopefully. It is. Okay, nice. Nice. Well, seems all there is to do is wait, so let's wait. So, we have finally done it. Well, not done it yet. We're still waiting on the gems. I've gone ahead and replaced all the better miners with the old miners, so they could give us the chance of emeralds and diamonds. At least the ones who have emeralds, because currently we're waiting on emeralds and stuff. And we've already finished everything else. And yeah, I think I'm just gonna make these sell pipes. I mean, not pipes, rods. I've gone ahead and did the same with the iron, so we're gonna be selling rods, both iron rods and copper rods. And the gold, we're just gonna let it keep making plates since, I don't know, it's already done like this, so yeah. I guess there's nothing left to do but to wait. So, I don't know how long it's been, but I kind of missed completing the quest. So, yeah. Whoops. But the good thing is it's done. It's finally done. Bad news is we also have to buy it. And we don't have enough money. We do have enough to buy the gold, iron, and copper. We already have the coal one. We're just missing this one. So for now, let's buy these three. Boom. There they are. In all their glory. Anyways, let's get these to their trophy room. I discovered this little cave here, so this is where I'm gonna put them. Right here. There's 2, 3, and 4. We're missing the 5th and final one, which we're getting, believe it or not. We're missing 5 million. That's probably gonna take another 10 hours maybe. Yay. Here, let me show you all that I actually complete the mission. There we go. Woohoo. So 10 hours later, we finally have enough to buy the final trophy and complete this mining adventure. Wow. Well, let's get it with the rest of the trophies. Well, with that final trophy, I think this concludes our mining adventures. It's probably time for me to head back up. And maybe move into a town and start my own shop or something, who knows. You know, I'm basically rich, might as well buy myself a plot of land. So yeah. This is Bob, signing out.